All right, what's the story? What's the story?
The story is this, you know, we in the trade politics like we do, you know what I'm saying? Getting our Sunday football on and all the aggressive shit. But I was, you know,
leave that on.
we was talking about albums and shit like that, and I was telling niggas about a title that I was coming up with. Not even coming up with, it was like 10 years in the making, actually, to keep it real. But the name of the shit is called Everything and Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And OD asked me to elaborate on that everything and nothing, what that everything and nothing means. So I'm gonna give you a couple of examples, smooth little examples, and you can take it and do what you want with it, but it actually breaks down everything you ever deal with.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying?
I'll give you an example. Take for instance, alright Joe, you see this bad bitch. Bitch banging, right? You meet the bitch. You interested in the bitch, the bitch interested in you, right? You putting time in the bitch. Now you putting feelings in the bitch, right? So at that particular time, because you put your life, your everything you're dealing with, your mentality, whatever, heart, all those things combined, you're putting it into that bitch because I guess she's interested and you want to build a life with her, right? That was 2 years ago. As of right now, that's the homeboy's bitch, right? That's the homeboy bitch, right? And that bitch means nothing to me. But 2 years ago, she was my everything. So everything, realistically, what we don't understand, everything actually breaks down to being nothing. So everything and nothing is actually the same thing. Give you another example. Let's take this whip. Fly whip, damn, I want this Bentley, I want this Mercedes, I want this car, whatever the fuck it is. So tell you what, I'm gonna put 7 years of hard work and effort because I'm focused on getting this shit that I want to achieve. And at this time, it's this whip, okay? Now I got the whip. I bust my ass for 7 years. That's hard work. I put everything into doing what I needed to do to get this, whatever this is at this time. But let's say we're talking about a whip. So I done put seven years of hard work and whatever, because I want to do what I got, and I got that shit now, right? I drove for 2 days. Now that shit look fly.
Right, they got the light next to you.
Now this shit, all right, it's cool for a week. Next week, it's all right. Week after that, damn, I need a paint job or something, because this shit just look regular. After a while, this shit just means nothing. You get what I'm saying? So, while I was working all that hard work and effort, that shit was my everything. It was my main focus. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it broke down to be nothing. I don't even want this shit no more. Matter of fact, you take that crash. Who gives a fuck?
So I got a question. So you're saying everything boils down to being everything and nothing?
Everything and nothing is the very same thing.
Okay, so I got this question for you.
All of this is a matter of time.
So does your son fall into that category? He's everything, but he's nothing too? I'm trying to.
Well, if you want to touch bases on,
or is God in that same category?
Let's touch bases. Let's start one at a time.
All right.
We'll throw me on the spot, and we'll do it though. We can do it though. All right, you want to break down the so now when we get into the son, well, realistically, what we're talking about is family, right? When we talk about is family and what family mean, right? And realistically, when we have children, right? We would love to believe that no matter what, we would love to believe that no matter what, if anybody's gonna be on my side for the rest of my life, it's gonna be my son, it's gonna be my daughter, it's gonna be my mother, it's gonna be my father, it's gonna be family. Well, in real life, right, sometimes that's the case. Sometimes that's the case. But sometimes it's the case where your son ain't even fucking with you, he don't even like you. You get what I'm saying? So as far as when I bred him and when I born him, shit, I raised the nigga for 18 years or greater. Do you get what I'm saying? So that was everything. But it only takes one day for him to be like, yo, you know what? Fuck you. Do you get what I'm saying? So really, it can be, depending on how you look at it. I'm not saying that it is, but it could be.
Okay, now address.
When it comes to possessions, though, it's gonna always fall out to a nothing.
Yeah, material objects, I feel you. What about God though? What about God?
So with that particular situation, I would like to think I own the outcome of that situation, but I don't. Do you get what I'm saying? Shit happens in life. I would hope that it's everything forever, but there's a chance that it could actually break down to being nothing. We could be perfect strangers at the end of the day. Who's to say?
I think this rap shit for people that really want it ends up being nothing for them because of all the shit that you go through after that. Probably before they got their deal, they never received no death threats on their phone calls. They never had to worry about while they was out of town. Niggas that's paying to get to the show is not really paying to get to the show to watch them. They paying to get in the door to have a chance to rob them.
Not to mention, you got niggas platinum selling platinum records on top of the world. But these niggas broken to me now. Nigga, Young Buck need to pay his motherfucking taxes, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm just listening to the radio today. Holyfield generates 200 million while he's the heavyweight champion of the world. But as we speak, he owes 564,000 in child support. You know what I'm saying? 200 million, you know what I'm saying? He spent his whole life in that 200 million. Where's that 200 million now? Not knocking a nigga or whatever. We all do whatever the fuck we do in life. But you know what I'm saying? All that passion was put into that, and for what? It equated to be the same thing that I am. Doesn't matter what, if you took this road, that it might have been higher then, but now it's this. It all evens out. This shit evens out. Do you get what I'm saying? Take another example. Damn. Oh yeah, I'm listening to Check. I mean, since we touched bases on it in that area, Take Siegel. There's something that bothered me a long time ago. I was listening to the Becoming album, and it made me question a lot of the things that I do. And he was like, yo, he said it like this, yo, we make this living off this gift that we curse with. But then my mind drift, am I defeating the purpose? Because you feel like shit when you miss your son's first shit. My baby mama give me drama on the daily like we making it Billy or the kids is eating really. That sounds like the same shit I'm going through. You get what I'm saying? So whether it's $1 million, whether it's $2 million, whether it's 100,000, whether it's 30,000 a year, whether it's 50,000 a year, same trial, same tribulation. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you can put your everything into doing that, but it's only 6 degrees of separation between people. Do you get what I'm saying? Well, it doesn't matter really in real life, right? At the end of the day, in real life, right? If I need to get from here to here, right? Does it matter if I get from here to here in a Bentley, or if I get from here to here in a Neo? Does it really matter? The point was to get from here to here. And the point being in life, you're gonna get from here to here. You're gonna make a choice on whether that's in a Neo or whether that's a Bentley. But then if it's a Bentley, then you gotta take them Bentley decisions. But life balances itself out. So if you choose to make the Bentley decisions, you gotta come with it. You slacking somewhere else. That might be in the niggas that hate you because now you ain't showing love. Do you get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is it all evens out. Everything is nothing, nothing is everything.